All right, that doesn't look terrible. What's up, Paul Christie? All right, ladies and germs. Just whipping up some national related stuff and blowout mega mix blasters. If you're familiar with the blowout mega mix boxes, national related stuff, and just kind of slapping some stuff together for hour and a half, 2 hours. Just kind of depends on how it goes. Probably no longer than 2 hours. Haven't seen Mama much this week, so we're gonna hang out for a little bit tonight. I had 10 caps today, so didn't really get any breaks posted. I'll have some breaks back up early in the morning. So we're just going to mess around, hang out for a little bit. We can talk about all things national if you want or whatever. So stuff rips whether you are here or not. How about Mike Rotolo? Mike, are you here? So I've got, I started posting the oddball stuff. I still have baseball, football, soccer, and basketball that I could post for you guys too. So, all right, Paul, see ya. Rotolo, are you here? Let's see. What's his handle? I think he's Mattingly. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Paul instantly lost interest. All right, so Sport Kings Volume 3 is right here. We'll give you the beat-up one for good luck. Okay, so I've got Sport Kings, Goodwin Champions, Athletes Unlimited, UFC, NASCAR, and WNBA listed now. And then I've got some soccer, football, baseball, basketball we can go through too. So, all right, I'll go ahead and if you YouTube guys can't behave yourself, I'll just turn YouTube off, all right? If you've never been in the stream before. Eduardo, you won't be able to do soccer over there in YouTube. You have to go to MidwestBoxBreaks.net or it won't work. You won't be able to bid, claim, do anything. So MidwestBoxBreaks.net, click the live stream tab or scan the QR code on your screen and jump over. You will not be able to bid, claim, purchase anything on any of those other platforms, so it won't do any good. All right, so Mike's up first. All I need is a box cutter. Use my Break Club box cutter. Had a good time at the National. Came back yesterday morning. Yeah, come on over, Eduardo. MidwestBoxBreaks.net. Or you should see a QR code there you can scan. What do you guys want listed? You want me to... I like to burn up some of the stuff that's tough to put in breaks, like oddball stuff. So you want to see some of the oddball football I've got? You want to do some of that? All right, good luck, Mike. And then a reminder, nothing's shipping this week, so we're going to just carry everything over for this week's breaks. Archive SIG's active. Releases Wednesday. So I'm not going to ship anything out tomorrow. Everything will roll over. And if your stack was closed this past week, that closed shipping will carry over into this week. All right, Pokemon nerd, you can stop. I'm just going to boot you if you keep saying that. Nobody's donating shit, so just stop. If you post it again, I'm just going to boot you. I'm not even going to mess around, so please stop talking. Gaylord Perry. Chris Bosch. Goat, I thought I gave you one. All right. Yeah, chill with the 500K. You're not... Why even say it? It's stupid. All right, Goat, Sport Kings Volume 3. We're going to go in order of the sale. Sport Kings Volume 3. Yep, Lonnie Anderson. I swear for a minute we had 44 in the chat, which blows my mind. Yeah, stay tuned if you're looking for baseball, soccer, basketball, football. Yeah, because it's stupid. We know you're not going to do it. You're annoying me and you're disturbing my friends and my customers. All right, here we go. Dwight Stevenson autograph for the GOAT. Right to the auto. Dwight Stevenson. Dr. J. They won. It was warm. We gave away 7,500 cards. It's nice coming back from a week off and being behind already. All right, that was for GOAT. Yeah, I heard last night. Did they have a position player pitching? That's always a good indicator. Then Eloy switched it up and he wanted Sport Kings Volume 2. Yeah, so again, nothing will ship from last week. Hell, there was only 5 breaks, so. All right. I mean, you're here watching it. What's that say about you, dude? You're wasting your time watching it. There's clearly no Pokemon, so. Yeah, it sucks so bad we've been doing this 7 years. So let me go through wasting the time removing you. I'll see you in 24 hours, dickhead. All right, Goat, I'm going to take care of you right now. All right, there, Goat. Added you as a moderator. All right. God, I hate kids. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine doing that during Sport Games of all products. Save that for like Flawless. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to suffer through that, Harker. It's a hit Buckeyes over the head, Yelfman. Timu Solani. Walt Alston. Vinsanity. Daryl Waltrip. Oh, I'm going to give you 500K. I'm going to give you 500K. Old Tom Morris. Yeah, we had a good time. I don't know if you guys watched the stream from Thursday night. It got a little crazy. And Friday, I went to the casino. So I'll spare you the details, but this is a story that I'll share for the rest of my life. But I missed the chance to have a beer in the company of Wade Boggs. So I'm a little bummed about that. All right, 2 athletes unlimited for We Rock. We Rock, are you here? Hopefully I send them to the right address. All right, I have not seen these. Yeah, so I could add a beer with Wade Boggs. The Thursday night deal was fun. Brandon was awesome. He was super helpful. Again, shouted out Mike Jones, Tom Rogers, Miller, Eric Martin, Nick Holland. Who am I forgetting out of that group? Mike, Nick, Tom, Eric, Jeremy Miller. Yeah. So this is all the, I'll say, weird stuff. The stuff that we really don't have a break format for, besides going into the other sports, anything like draft pick related, college related. I think in the basketball, there's some overtime. What's it called? The OTE. And there's some other college stuff. I'll go through that too. There's soccer in there. There's one hockey tin that I'll mix with some of the Upper Deck ice. But guys, let me move this chair so I can see. I've got Topps Chrome. I've got Tribute, Bowman, Series 2 Jumbos, Heritage, National Packs. I've got 40 National Packs. I don't know if you've seen them on the FeeBay. They're going for like $80 a piece. We've got 40 of those bad boys. I will get some breaks going as early as tomorrow morning. I just ran out of time. Came home yesterday. By the time I got unpacked and settled in and got some stuff going, I had committed to going to a cookout with her at the house of one of her coworker friends. And then this morning I got up and it was prepping for the Tin Caps game. Good luck, We Rock. Jill Girardi, is that the daughter of Joe Girardi? Maybe it doesn't say. So we'll get going. There's a big Monday Madness stream tomorrow. Furtman's back with his mystery packs. I should have brought those with me to the shop. Actually, I may still be able to. Hang on. Lindsey McCone, that's to 50. Ryan, I'll get that in a top loader for you. Yeah, there's a couple of these left. Burn them up, guys. So the stuff that's listed in here is it. So whatever the quantity is, I've gone through all 8 of the blowout Mega Mix boxes. So there's nothing left. So if you see like a quantity of 3, I've gone through everything, and this is all that's available. Natalia Valentine Anderson. Game used. Okay looking cards. So yeah, if these interest you, burn them down. And then whatever doesn't sell, I'll lower the price point. We'll do offers, and we'll clean them up. Charlotte North's Face of the Nation. But yeah, this is, and I did not order any more of the Mega Mix, and I did not bring more home with me. I ordered 4 that showed up. If you remember, they showed up Tuesday before I went live. And then I grabbed 4 more at the show. And honestly, the 4 I picked up at the show, I wasn't too pumped about, and I said, I'm done. I didn't grab any more because there was a theory that they were front-loaded to draw interest, and then they got weaker, and it kind of fit what I found last year, too. And I just decided that had been enough. But blowout's good to me. My rep, Chris, what's up, Chris Park, helped me out with the stuff that we needed to go qualify for the Topps Wrapper redemption. So a couple guys got in line for us and stuff. And obviously we ended up with 42 national packs. So, and Brandon's got some too. Brandon might have his breaks. I guess I screwed that up because Brandon probably has his stuff listed now too. Hang on. Let me see. And Brandon's coming back Tuesday. And he's got at least 1 break with a national pack in it. So here's... Okay, so there's 5 breaks from Brandon. And then who's on with Furtman? I apologize. Who's on with Furtman Monday? Here are Furtman's. I'm telling you, these are winners, guys. I stand behind Adam's work. I should have did this early in the stream. Team specific, league specific. Let me see how many of these I can load up. Here's some slabs. There you go. Take a stroll through. So I just loaded up 5 of Brandon's breaks. Here's a Bowman pack, Bowman mystery pack. There's a Yankee mystery pack. Don't grab that one. All right, there's Furtman's listings for tomorrow. Okay, so I've got NASCAR and UFC still loaded up. Does anybody like either one of those? Here's the 14 press pass NASCAR. Yeah. And again, I would take a swing on one of Furtman's mystery packs if they're in your price point. All right, We Rock, you're doing a WNBA. Here's a 22 Prism. What's up, Eddie? That was a pretty good time, Eddie. I came home Saturday morning. Guys, let me see what baseball I have here real quick, okay? All right, good luck, Ryan. Sammy Whitcomb. Candace Parker. Brianna Stewart. Look at that. Seattle Storm. Shakira Austin. Lisa Leslie. Yeah, Nate was there. Brianna Stewart. Have a blaster. I don't see a number, no. Do not see a number. All right, next up is Dan Cermak with Sport Kings Volume 2. So give me just a second here. Dan, you're next. My goal is to burn up the rando stuff. So here's a 22 Prism Draft Picks baseball. So we're going to live auction that. (2022) Prism Draft Baseball Blaster ripped live. Started at $1. Live auction. And it's got one autograph in it. At least it should. And go. One autograph. We're still going to rip Dan's Sport Kings next, though. What's up, Tom? And so that's what I'll do with the bigger sports or the bigger genres is knock out these weirdo things that we know we can't work into a break. Like there's no way to put this into a break. All right, so Dan wins this too. Then Dan, I'll just rip it now since you won. And then I'll see what I've got for football. Is Gunner in this? Cool. No NASCAR fans, huh? I got NASCAR and UFC we can burn up. I haven't refreshed the order screen, though, so maybe some people grab some. What's up, Steve? Oh, did you? Who'd you hit, Mike? NASCAR and UFC. I know we got some UFC guys. All right, here we go. Dalton Rushing, Palencia, Brooks Lee, big man on campus, Nick Morbido, Roderick Arias, Dylan Beavers, Jacob Marcy. He just got his first hit with the Marlins, former tin cap, 150 points. Cole Young, Jacob Miller, Landon Sims, Rincones, Nick Vaught, McKenzie, TJ Brock, Gabriel Hughes, Palencia, Tucker Toman, Caden Wallace, no auto. Well, so much for the on average. Oh, the points. They gave us the points. Yeah, that's cool. That's kind of them. All right, here's your Sport Kings Volume 2. Yeah, I've heard of Austin Dillon. And then, Dan, you've got the one lone Goodwin champions after this. All right, so next I'm going to find you an oddball football, guys. I think the Leaf is packed with autos. If you guys want to do a Leaf. Yeah, 4 autos. Anybody here looking for soccer or basketball? Yeah, so I kind of knew going in I probably wasn't staying Saturday for the show unless I had some. All right, Swish. Bill, I'll give you the rundown here in a little bit. Tony Miola, unless there was loose ends I needed to take care of or something like one final lap or whatever, but wasn't the case. I was good to go. There was also a scenario where I thought about leaving Friday night, but I figured what the hell. I played my game, Ultimate Texas Hold'em. Was up. Leah Pruitt, that's Tony Stewart's wife. And I had some fun. So Brandon and I had drink together and kind of hung out for a little bit there at the casino too. So I don't know if you saw my Elvis poster. I'm pumped about that. It's from the 60s. So, but yeah, now I'm like, got a hell of a deal on that tribute. I want to get some of that tribute listed too. Dan with the good one. That's, like I said, that's the only good one that was in there. New low price, but they never tell you what the price is. They just keep you guessing. Yeah, I saw that. And then I guess I'll see you in Detroit in 2028. Hopefully the Tigers are playing. All right. If I say the name, it's not a political endorsement in any way. Tiger? MJ? Gretzky playing tennis? Coco Gauff? Griffey? Tortui? Kind of looks like Eloy a little bit. And Simmons, Adley, LeBron. I sold my V-Friends card for $50 out of the VIP pack. John Taffer, Osaka. I'm not going out west. There's no way in hell. How you guys can't keep it from catching on fire. Every time I turn on the TV, something out there's on fire. Iverson to $2.99. I'm kidding, or I'm not. All right, GOAT with the only 22s. Last two 22s. Yeah, you guys, I've been to that part of Detroit. It's actually pretty decent. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I've been to MGM Grand. I've been to Comerica. You can stop. Yeah. I know you guys need it in some utopia from Star Trek The Next Generation where there's no crime and... All right, good luck, Eloy. Same guys that call Chicago Chirac. You'll be all right. They couldn't find a venue big enough in Walnut Grove to have it. All right, that's what a lot of those places look for, is to try to keep the attendance down. The city appreciates it too. Yeah, the cool thing about Atlanta is you don't have to use it as a connecting flight, so you don't have to get stuck there and screwed, since it's the country's worst airport. I think that's how they market it too. Instead of the country's best yogurt, it's the country's worst airport. Atlanta, stop here for longer than you expected. Sabali. Ionescu. Turner. Sue Bird. Sophie Cunningham. Yum. Jewel Lloyd. Fearless. Seattle Storm, is she still there? Goat. Goat, I'd go to a Seattle Storm game with you, but I can't. You're going to want to throw a Goat's card break dildo on the court, and then I'm going to get roped into whatever prosecution follows you. All right, this is for Dan Cermak. This is the only box of 24 I have. Steve, I missed your presence. How much of this stuff can we rip in 2 hours? Yeah, I apologize on the whole break thing. If you guys, like I said, if you showed up with pitchforks and torches and demanded a break, we could talk about it, but who did I say what this was for? Was this for you, Dan? Yes. That I could somehow be roped into it, but I'd rather just rip some blasters and kind of chill and start the week fresh. I hate to mail it in. Caitlin Clark, groovy. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Feeling groovy. Plus, this still counts as content. Samuelson. Ruthie Bolton. That's a good one. Noah Bucher. What's up, dude? It's been a while. All right, that was Dan the Man. That takes us to Dan again on Athletes Unlimited. Let me go find something else here. All right, we'll get a run going on football weird stuff if you guys take care of me. Okay? If this is going well, we'll get a run going here on oddball, not weird stuff, but oddball stuff. 21 Leaf signatures, 4 autos. $21 Leaf Sigs football. Plaster ripped live. All right, auction's live. Remember, I got Furtman stuff loaded up for Monday Madness tomorrow. I honestly forget who else is live tomorrow. And then I've got Brandon stuff for Tuesday, his breaks. I've got NASCAR, UFC. And then Archive SIGs Active. It's the one encased card that releases Wednesday. We've got 5 cases. Well, I got 1 going to Brandon, and then we've got 4. So it's 1 encased card. It's the Active edition. Releases Wednesday. All right, your winner is Rocco. So Rocco, I'll put you in line in a minute. Sit tight. I'll slide you in here somewhere. All right. I've got Wild Card Matt, Prism Draft Picks, Press Pass, and Select Draft Picks for you football guys. So we'll get to those in a minute. All right, this is Dan Cermak. So give me a couple minutes. We'll do some more oddball football. So Monday Madness tomorrow. Brandon is back Tuesday. So we'll do that. We'll do a rip and auction, a rip and auction. We'll try that. And see how bad we screw ourselves on the timing of it. All right. Good luck, Dan. I'm not sure. Is there something specific you guys look for in these? Or you just like there's so many female athletes in it? And I don't mean that in a creepy way. I'm being totally serious. Becca Juan Taylor. That's the 76. Obviously, that gets a top load. Is there a specific sport you're looking for? Lacrosse. There's lacrosse in this, right? Haley Wagner. Nutsara Tomcom. Paulina DeFata. Mulipola record breakers. Natasha Cloud. Softball, yeah. I felt like just keeping these cheap was better than trying to auction every one of them. I kind of have an average I need to be at for all the blasters in the cases. You guys can kind of get an idea where we're at. So some of them will be over, obviously. Some stuff will be under. I'll probably take a bath on UFC and NASCAR. All right, that was for Dan. And then Jason Smith has one. What's up, Jason? All right, Dan gets a second slot. No charge for that slotting fee, Dan. All right, Jason Smith has one. All right, so let's do my only wild card Matt 21 draft pick. Looks like 8 parallels, 40 cards. 40 cards. 21 wild card draft pick Matt. This is the only box I have. And go. Probably a healthy amount of Justin Fields in there for you Buckeye faces. All right, Jason, good luck. Yeah, might, maybe. Or we just sell them. I mean, there's really only 13 boxes. All right, Cermak won it. All right, good luck, Coach Smith. Put this here so I remember it's Cermak. Winning the tip. Just the tip, guys. Carcelo. Essence Carson. Danielle O'Toole. I'm surprised and proud this stuff sold so fast. I appreciate the diversity and the diversity is probably not the best word. It actually is, but not in the traditional sense of our group. That's to 50. Collecting diversity. Of our collecting portfolio. Makes me feel good that we can burn this stuff up like this. All right, We Rock's got one. We Rock to close out Athletes Unlimited. And then We Rock has gained another slot on this. All right. Before we do that, let's auction. How about, look at this. 1 rookie auto per box, 14 press pass. You could get Teddy Dishwater, Johnny Manziel, or Bortles, or somebody else. 14 press pass football. Originally $20. AJ McCarron. Or my wife screaming at the top of her lungs upstairs. Originally $20, guys. So that's your floor, maybe. All right, here we go. 14 press pass football. I'm waiting for Goldfarb to watch Thursday's video, and he's just going to be like, what the hell? That thing was like a freaking circus. Some of you guys weren't even born in 2014. All right, there you go. This has my curiosity. All right, good luck, Ryan. Yeah, that Thursday show was something else. Yeah, too bad we didn't get any sage. Yeah, they talked about Athletes Unlimited a couple of years ago at the Tops Industry Conference, the one that was in Arizona. So 3 years ago? Was it 3 years ago? 2 years ago? All right, Furtman. Oh, Furtman's in the mood to gamble tonight. That's like buying a gas station hot dog. Cannot wait to see what he gets. All right, Furtman. All right, this is We Rock. I know him as Ryan. The postman knows him as Ryan. Odyssey Sims, Ali Palermo. Natasha Cloud. That was the name you guys mentioned. What's up, Worley? Caroline Wakefield. Erica Piancastelli. That's to 50. Amanda Benson. Emma Trenkard. Hey, so make sure you hit up Brandon. Because he got, I think he got 4 of these also. Maybe he got 2. Possibly 4. I don't remember. But he'll be looking to do something with his blasters as well. So you might be able to circumvent the entire process and be like, hey, if you got any Athletes Unlimited. Lily Piper. So We Rock popped an auto. I mean, I don't want to encourage you to buy off platform, but Lily Piper. So do we have Sport Kings left, guys? Did we not close Sport Kings? I have 3 boxes sitting here. All right. I got some Sport Kings left. I assumed it closed, but maybe not. All right, Thompson's buying volume 3. All right, last 3 oddball footballs. Here is 21 Prism draft picks with a purple wave prism. Purple wave prism. 21 Prism draft picks. Bidding will start at $1. And go. Bidding is live. All right, and this is Steve Thompson twins. Good luck, Steve. And if you want, we can do some basketball next. I see you, Worley. No kidding. Downtown? Downtown. No UFC or NASCAR getting any love. No love. Oh, they aren't? Good luck, Steve. Phil Sims. Eloy is Jeff Hostetler. What's with the Kent Tacove? That is, what's with Dwight Stevenson? Couldn't be more random. The hell's Brett Favre doing here? We're long on Jessica Long, guys. We're also long on Black Caviar. Stevenson. Mario Andretti. That's cool. Super Dan. No relation to regular Dan. Yeah, I had some glasses like that. Kids made fun of me. You know how kids are. Preston won that one. How about We Rock for Volume 2? Back to We Rock. No, Preston Fossey. We Rock. Good luck to We Rock. And then we're going to start ripping the auction wins. So Rocco, Cermak, Furtman, Preston. And I'm going to find you some basketball to bid on. Some oddball basketball. After I've got 2 more football oddballs. Again, I'm looking to get rid of stuff that isn't break friendly in the traditional sense. Yeah, there was a guy here on YouTube offering us $500K. A $500K donation if we pulled something cool. Carlos Boozer, Vince Carter. Sadly, we had to let him go for 24 hours. Double Leah Pruitts. Emmett Smith. Richter. Old Tom Morris. It's too bad because I'd PC young Tom Morris. Winks. That was We Rock. And then the last of the Sport Kings. Hey, check this out. How about 40 national packs? All right, let me see which Jeff Wood this is. There's 2 Jeff Woods. All I need is for the order I clicked to just load. That's fun. I'm not in a hurry. All right. Cool. I can always look it up next week or something. There's 2 Jeff Woods, so I always got to watch out for that. And now it's just decided it's done with me. What the hell, man? Yeah. Goat, I feel like if I came home with Panini packs, you'd want the Star Wars packs. Hey, Eddie, are you still here? All right, while we wait for that, let's auction 22 select draft picks. I've actually got 2 of these. Well, this was almost blaster riped. And there's 2 of these. All right, and that auction is live now. Did Eddie show up? Come on, man. Oh, put me in the comics book room. That's fun. I'll be right back, guys. All right, Goat won it. Never mind, it's back. All right, Goat. Good luck. Hey, Jeff Wood, you're just in time. This is the last of the Sport Kings. This has a nice pace and flow to it, I think. Yeah, what's up? Well, there were 2 earthquakes, right? One on the East Coast, one on the West Coast, or did I see that wrong? Oh, look at that. Noah bought, I think that was Furtman's Valerio auto, wasn't it? Davey Johnson. All right. Jeff, there's enough Mets fans in our group. You should have no problem moving that Davy Johnson. All right, our second select draft picks blaster. Starting them all at $1, the way God intended. And go. All right, so back to Rocco. We're back to Rocco. So no UFC is sold. No NASCAR is sold. Correct? No UFC, no NASCAR. Good luck, Rocco. All right, Rocco, good luck. KJ Costello. YA Tittle. Tittlelicious. Neither one of those is numbered. Jonathan Marshall. Blake Prail. Huh. Interesting. All right, your winner is Steve Thompson Twins. Tittlelicious. All right, Cermak on the wild card mat. All right, let me grab a basketball. All right, we're going to focus on the stuff that's not break friendly. Not break friendly. 22-23 Bowman Chrome U. And I've got two of these, so this will be round one. And go. Oh, yeah. I went and talked to Tim a couple times. All right, good luck, Dan. All right, Worley. Wemby and Caitlin Clark. All right, Worley says not messing around. Good luck, Dano. Sewell, Etienne, Horn, Hubbard, Trask, and T-Law. That's the 25, 125. Etienne, Najee Harris, Zach Wilson, Fields and Mac Jones, Surratt to 150, T-Law, Ian Book, go Irish. College football be here before you know it. Waddle, Jamie Newman, nobody cares. Mac Jones, Justin Fields, Trask and Fields, Book to 99. All right, let's auction the other blaster. And go. This is the second one. All right, Adam Feetman. Am I saying that right? Furtman. And that's the only Bowman Chrome U I have. Good luck, Adam. All right, so Goat won that one. Hey, should we auction some national packs? I told Brandon we should do team auctions, all 30 teams per pack. All right, here we go. This is for Furtman. Bortles, Jernigan, Andre Williams, Trey Mason, Paul Richardson, CJ Mosley, Brandon Cooks, Beckham, Kadeem Carey, David Fales, Garoppolo, Jimmy G. 40 packs like that? Yeah. Whatnot style. All right. 22 Topps Chrome McDonald's. Oh, it was $12, guys. Imagine Tops setting the floor for me like that. There you go. 2022 Tops Curl McDonald's. All right, Preston Fawson. Good luck, Preston, a.k.a. Fozzie. Is that a mental thing? If you guys know they had it priced at 12, it won't go over 12. Oh, look at that. You guys are getting ripped off. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is Whatnot. It's the Wild West. Yeah, I can't get rid of them. I've said something 4 times now. I delete them before I go live, and they show up when I'm live, too. Don't get me going. And they still come back. Yeah, no. Here, hang on. Let me try something else. Yeah, it's an offline conversation. Haven't we pushed each other's buttons enough today? Good luck, Preston. DK Metcalf. T-Law. Garrett. Trey Lance. Zach Wilson. Kiss my ass, Jay. All right, swish. Mahomes. Devontae Smith. Akers. All right, so Chris Smith. What's up, Carl? You sell any hockey cards today, Carl? How about our buddy Card Warehouse Joe? Selling the hell out of some vintage today. I bit on that, what was it, Mantle and Yogi? Did he sell his 57 yet? This is the second blaster. I may grab the 57 and upgrade mine. I don't know. I don't remember what condition my 57's in, and get rid of the one I've got if his is better. I don't know. Okay, there's the second, and that's the last McDonald's I have. Let's knock out Steve Thompson. Steve Thompson. Goat, you'll be next. Is that auction not? Okay, there it is. Yeah, Joe, Card Warehouse Joe, killing it today. You guys are getting ripped off. There's a $12 sticker on that box. Getting screwed bad. Goat, when do you want to go live this week? All right, Jay. Jay just got smoked. For some reason, it seems okay when it happens to Jay. Remember, I got to pay fees too. Yeah, that 57 he's got. All right, Brett Favre. Who the hell was? Oh, this is Steve. Steve killed a guy once. What did you guys think about the picture of the crapped pants at the National? The crapped in jeans. Steve, you're what? Patriots? You're a Pats guy? Mahomes, Jefferson, Bailey Zapp, I don't think he's even there anymore. Brady. Probably makes you tingly. Who's wearing jeans to Chicago? Okay, I don't know anything about these. 22-23 Topps Chrome OTE. I've got 2 of those. '22-23 Topps Chrome OTE. Blaster 1 ripped. And go. And let's go GOAT next. GOAT, here's your select. Well, right now it's going for $1. It scares me a little bit. All right, Worley's going to dig me out of the ditch. Greg, I owe you a football list of options, don't I? Or soccer. All right, Worley won it for $10. Worley, we're going to get a stat going here for you. That makes it convenient right there. Good luck, GOAT. Jay, the biggest thing so far has been the 18 Topps Update Baseball, and I've got a 20 Optic Football that we haven't ripped yet that's in there. That's the 2 biggest ones. Brandon hit a 22 Allen and Ginter hobby box, and it's been light besides that. There's some other stuff in here that, like that WNBA, the 2024 WNBA Prism box, according to Blowout, it's like a $65 box, so that's a good one too. I think I sold it to you guys for like $50. Olave. So far, those are the 3 biggest ones I've seen, but there might be something here I didn't realize was that big. There's some $50 blasters. Brandon showed me some of the football blasters I hit are pretty decent too. So Zeke, Dobbs. That's what this stuff is. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, I only did 8 of them. So what I'm getting rid of now is the stuff that's not break friendly. Draft pick stuff, like the Athletes Unlimited, stuff that I can't work into breaks or that's too difficult to work into breaks. That's what all this stuff is. College, draft stuff, weird stuff, Goodwin champion, stuff like that. All right, here's GOAT's Chrome U. Yeah. So 2 of these, yeah. I mean, the math, not counting my fees and stuff, I need to do like maybe $15 a box, I guess. 13 to $15. No, but yeah. But I put the one that GOAT hit, I put with this one. Yeah, Worley's is with Worley's stuff, yes. I didn't mess that up. Yeah. Yep. Worley's is sitting there with his other blaster. I promise you. Yep. I would not do that to you guys. We'd all lose our minds wondering about it. Yeah, I'm with you. I am absolutely with you. Oh, yeah, you guys have been, I got no issues. There's nothing that I'm like, oh, crap. Yeah, you guys are fine. Like I said, and then I'm prepared because UFC and NASCAR were rough last time. And then honestly, the soccer, if the soccer doesn't go, I'll use it for the soccer team next year and be okay and just be prepared to eat it. Because the soccer struggled last year too. If I would have known I was doing something with the soccer team here, I would have just kept it. Timmy. So yeah, even that I can get by with the soccer. So it could be NASCAR and UFC be the tough ones. Yeah, you guys have been. I got no issues so far. This is awesome. I'd go past 9 if I didn't have the chick that lives upstairs wanting attention from me. All right, here's that other OTE. All right, there you go. All right, so let's do. All right, Worley's next. Let's get Worley. And I think with you guys too, there's I use the word maturity. You guys kind of know where I need to be at, and there's a mutual understanding where I'm not going to come in and hit you over the head and take advantage of you. You're not going to let me get smoked. Does that make sense? I think a lot of us have been together long enough. We kind of, I mean, you look at the break I just posted in Discord for you guys. How much more could that have been? You know, you got that national pack for basically $30. You know what those are going for in that at cost break. All right, so Swish won that one. So we'll put that with Swishes. You follow me? When I have the chance, I take care of you. When you have the chance, you take care of me. That's why it works. It happens with the pick your player auctions. It honestly happens with everything we do. That's why I'm happy. That's why, for the most part, I think you guys are happy. Yeah. And same thing, if I absolutely bash you guys over the head in a used car deal type break, then I'm going to be out of business soon because you guys will be broke. There's some dick for you. There's some more, some speckled dick. $3.99. Clark, not the Clark you want. Juju. Caitlin Clark. Starling. Thanks, Andy. All right. This is your OTE. This is Worley's OTE box. Oh, I've been to Wrigley a couple times. It was fun. The tribute to Rhino was nice. I was there with Obi-Wan Outlaw, Dan Cavanaugh, Jeremy Miller, his wife, Nate K.O. McJiggins, his wife. My buddy Sue was there. Marie was there. Mike Jones was there. Mike Jones's wife. They were sitting in different sections, but the tribute to Rhino was nice. The weather was great. Yeah, the game was. I never saw the official time. It was under 2 hours. It had to be. I think there were 6 hits between the two of them. Tried to get in Tom Brady's store. It was packed. Anything you're looking for in this specifically, or you just wanted to see the rip? Sarr, Trey Parker. I don't know anything about this league. I know a couple years ago at the industry conference, they really tried to sell us on it, and I wasn't feeling it. Hurricane Tiller. I have no clue what you guys are talking about. All right, let's knock out Jay. I know you guys have been dreaming about that forever. $22 Chronicles draft picks. Basketball, $13. And there you go. All right, good luck, Jay Bird. Hugs, not drugs. The only Thompson twin I acknowledge is Steve Thompson twins. The only one. Everything else is chopped liver. Well, we're about to find out together, Jay. Even the nights are better. And Worley, $9. $9. Good luck, Jay. Brandon Miller. Cason Wallace. Dylan Mitchell. Was Bronny in this? Paris Clark. I don't remember if this was Bronny or not. Grady Dick. Walker. Brandon Miller. Wallace. Anthony Black. All right. Well, he wasn't in that one. All right. Let's rip another one. Or let's auction another one. All right. Here's another one. It is live. All right. Swish is up next. Worley taking this thing for $1. There we go. This will be my loss leader. We finally hit one. Chronicles Draft Pick Basketball. This will be it. I'll live through it, I promise. I will live through it. All right, Andy Meyer. Andy, didn't you win something earlier? Why did I think you won something earlier? Yep, I'll live through that for under $10, I promise. Ready, Dick. Dick. He's got 2 dicks in this right now. Can we get a third dick in? No, just 2 dicks. All right, let's see what's in this. Bill Greg, are you still here? All right. Anybody besides Bill want to take a look at some soccer? Good luck, Chris. How about a Jackie or Jockey Howard to 5? To 5. All right, we rock. You want to look at some soccer? Bryson Tiller, auto to 50. All right, Chris. All right, Blaster 3. There's only 4 of these guys, I promise. All right, there's Blaster 3. All right, Worley. Hope you guys all pop an auto. All right, Doug, I'll see what I have here in a second. We're getting there. Ooh, these blasters, these Chronicles are going to crash. What's up, Busy Boy 25? Going to crash. Banchero. Branham. Banchero. Murray. Banchero. Jovic. Mark Williams. Daniels. Banchero. Embiid. Mark Williams. Minot. Duran. Christian Braun. Jaden Ivey. Dominique. Jaden Hardy. Jaden Hardy. All right, Worley wins another one. So, Worley, that's this one. I'm just going to go ahead and rip it right now. Andy, yours is already set aside with your name on it. So, yours is already set aside. So, didn't go out of turn or anything. It's already over there. Then here's the last one, I promise. That's the last one. All right, so that's that one again. Andy, yours is still over there. Ivy, Banchero. I'll tell you what, if you PC Banchero, you're Westbrook, Morant, Johnny Davis, Kessler, Davis, Sochan, Chandler, Beauchamp, Duran, Sharp, Chet Holmgren, Daniels, Hardy, Duran. Worley made it easy on me. Remember, guys, nothing is shipping tomorrow, okay? It's like we're just starting a fresh week. There was only 5 breaks last week. The 2 breaks I ripped Thursday night from the National, from our little conference room we booked. So there's nothing going out tomorrow. If your stack was closed from the Jumbo Chrome Random on Tuesday, it'll still be closed the following week. So, all right, this is Worley's other blaster. Then we got Andy Meyer. Then we'll look at some soccer here real quick. I'll grab one of each. You guys tell me what tickles your fancy. Mark Williams, Hardy, Christian Braun, Chet Holmgren, Williams, Daniels, Beauchamp. This is kind of why I hate Chronicles, because they blow up 5 guys. Chandler, Durant, Moore, Daniels, Griffin, Kessler, Agbahi, Mathurin, Liddell. And then this is Andy Meyer. And there shouldn't be, unless we sold any NASCAR or any UFC, we should be caught up. And I can still rip NASCAR or UFC if you guys want any. Good luck, Andy. Calling NASCAR and UFC. We've ripped a ton of blasters tonight, honestly. How crazy it is that we can fill Athletes Unlimited before UFC and NASCAR. All right, so soccer, guys. Stay tuned here in a second. Good luck. Andy, Mathurin, Levine, Beauchamp. It's all right there in the shop there, Matt. 18 Donruss, 19 Prism, 17 Donruss, 14 Press Pass. Chet Holmgren, Braun, Tatum, Agbayi, Daniels, Banchero, Murray, Smith, Eason, Duran, Mathurin. All right, I'm going to get one of each soccer, and we're going to see what we got here. All right, here you go. Looks like, where the hell's the year at? 22-23 Select. Was that Premier League? With the purple and gold mojos. 21-22 Prism Premier League, 21-22 Mosaic Premier League, and 24-25 Prism. This is actually on the shelf back here because the blowout stuff only had 3. So this is 24-25 Premier League. What do you guys think? Dave bought the Dodgers pack. What do you guys want? All right, Matt's going to rip some NASCAR. What soccer do you want? The 24-25? All right. 24-25 Prism Premier. You want to auction it or you want me to just come up with a price? Hang on, let me look here. I got a few here. $20. $20. Is it just Bill and Doug? How many you guys want? Yeah, I think I got them from the other LCI. I think I got these from Mitch. I didn't pay $35, but I think I was going to use these for the booth, but the season was over with. There, we're going to put them in breaks, Swish. All right, so I'll put 5 of them up. We need to hurry though. All right, there you go. There's 5 of those. I'll get prices on the other years too. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Right back. All right. All right, Matt, Zach, are you still here? Matt's taken 2 17s and 1 18. So the 17s are gone and 1 18. Well, Doug's excellent adventure. Doug eat Doug. All right. So Bill's in for soccer. We rock Doug Preston. All right, Danica's in this, so we got to watch out we don't run into the wall. Good luck, Matt. What's up, Jason? Byron. I don't follow NASCAR recently, so if there's somebody newer that's a big deal, let me know, Matt. I know Danica's not good. Austin Cindric. That's to $9.99. Chase Elliott. I know who Chase Elliott is. Yeah, I've heard of most of these guys. Don't know who this guy is. There's some points for you. Danica. Kevin Harvick. Tony Stewart. That was my favorite driver. Actually met him. Kyle Petty, Greg Biffle. You're supposed to get you're supposed to get a hit in this, so you got points in the first one. Race Queens, sure. So you got points in the first one. Bobby Labonte, Kyle Petty. All right, here's your 17s. Take the 17s, a lot of times they give you a piece of a tire. We got to find some UFC guys now. Close that UFC stuff. Let's stack both of them up, Maddie. Guys, I think I'm done after the soccer. So if somebody wants that last box of soccer, go for it. And I think I'm going to call it a night. You got Monday Madness tomorrow night, Furtman, and I can't for the life of me remember who the hell else is with Furtman. But I've got Furtman's mystery packs loaded up here now. Grab one. Yeah, thanks, Ryan, for helping out. Should be a good time. Pretty safe options on here. And then Tuesday, Brandon will be back. And I'll have some new stuff posted tomorrow morning. All right, Matt. Yeah, you guys were great. For short notice and zero breaks posted, we had a nice turnout. Race Queens Danica foil. Really nice, considering there was no plan and no notice. Junior. Literally says Junior. Tough to read the names the way the light hits these. I apologize. Paul Menard. So is his family the Menards? I always just assumed. Bill Elliott. I know they're involved in the open wheel stuff too, but Denny Hamlin. What's up, Dan? Dan, I just saw you. So NASCAR Menard and the open wheel Menard, it's all hardware store Menard. Brandon Jones, chunk of a tire. Kenseth. So does he get 11% off his laps or not? Matt Crafton. Clint Boyer. I stopped watching after Stewart quit, so. Kurt Busch. John Hunter Nemechek. I know that's Front Row Joe, his kid. Yeah, that's half the battle. That's the tough part, getting a ride. All right, thank you, Matt. Okay, so one left that I put up here. If not a big deal. We got Wild Bill Grake. He may or may not be wild. It's just a name I assigned to him. Good luck, Bill. If something in here is awesome, tell me, okay? Yeah, this was the kind of stuff we were giving away to kids at the soccer game because I ran out of soccer base and commons. So I was just buying blasters and handing out the packs. Yeah, so we'll be done after these. If someone wants the fifth box, great. If not, we'll be done after these four. So great turnout. A lot of fun. Konak. Baleba. Orange. Again, stop me if something's freaking melting your face off, Bill. Oh, God, I forgot that Sunday. My God. I just cannot catch a break. Calvin Phillips. All right, show me We Rock. You hear We Rock? All right. Shipping notes for me, Bill. If you can. If you don't mind. Here, you want me to just not even, you just donate them now, Bill? And just eliminate the process? All right, done. All right, We Rock, this is yours. Yeah. That do anything for you, We Rock, Ryan? Excite you in any way? Did it make you tingle? Doug Martin. All right. Yeah, I'm running a little late now. So we got Doug and then Preston, and I'm out. Unless somebody grabs that last box. And then I got to get out of here. Solid 2 hours. Allison Becker, girl's name. Toti. Usually if they just have one name, they're good. Vanelson. My mom was on a Vanelson for an issue she was having with blood clots. And was feeling a lot better, but she was getting real bad headaches. A Vanelson. Ask your doctor if a Vanelson is right for you. All right, Preston. And then I think we're out, homies. You guys crushed it. All right, Dan wants it. Antonio to 249. And we'll top load that. I think I have 2 sealed cases of this. Seriously, because I was going to do a break from soccer and we ran out of soccer games. I might have 2 sealed cases. And Dano's going to close us out. Man, it took me till the 3rd of the month to get any kind of rip going. Pathetic. Got some catching up to do. Yeah, these are yours, Dan. Sorry. I thought you heard me. Acknowledge, Dan. Copy. Yes! Kids don't quiet down, you're going to be sitting in the corner. Do you want that? No electronics. Mikolenko. My friend used to play that professionally over in Japan. Mikolenko. It's like an arcade game. Diallo. All right, peace. Monday Madness tomorrow, guys. Thank you. Have a good night.